Hi, I'm Mark. What I'd like to do now is show you a very unique and very good program for keeping track of your partners. One of the things we found out most in partnership development, it's important to be able to know who's been giving, what their addresses are, the frequency of their gifts, and all sorts of good information. Well, you could keep everything in a 3-ring binder, but there is a program out there called Donor Manager, and you can download the program right off the internet. It's free, and all the information stays on your computer. So I'm putting a plug in for Donor Manager. But let's just take a look at Donor Manager itself and see what some of the things we can do. I'm not going to have time to show you everything on the screen here, but let me hit some highlights of things that I like. The partner detail page, and as you take a look at that, just your typical information, names, addresses, even keep track of email addresses. The things down here, you can keep track of telephone numbers, and if you really want to keep track of how you're doing, you can put in the pledge amounts and amounts you're receiving per month and your ministry budget numbers, and Donor Manager will help you capture that information to see where you're at in relationship with partnership development. But before we leave this page, there are a couple other things I want to show you. On this section over here, there are 10 slots that you can rename and make them do whatever you want to. For example, we have one of the things selected is Wycliffe members, or people who served in Columbia with us, or people who would rather receive our newsletters via email or the paper version. You can change those if you want. You can keep track of church denominations. You can keep track of what partners or the churches that your partners go to, and you can get a report off of that. Donor Manager makes it possible to download your Wycliffe statements directly into there. And so I'm going to take a real quick detour here. I'm going to go to my Unity page that I already have pulled up. Hopefully most of you will see something similar when you go to Unity and see your partner donation history. But as you cycle down here, you can see the gifts there. But this button right in the middle, that's what you're going to click on in order to download your financial information into Donor Manager. Okay, let's go back to Donor Manager, to the home or to the partner detail page. And because I've been using Donor Manager this way, I can click on Giving History, and now at a glance I can see what gifts that they have given and the frequency that they've done it. Okay, let's go back to the home page just to keep track of where we are. We mentioned that we can keep track of all the churches that people attend that are in our database on Donor Manager. Let's go back to the home page. We can also print and view lots of reports from, say, 2 years ago or for the past year, what your giving has been. But one of the things that I like the best is that Donor Manager makes it very easy to address envelopes. We can decide what envelopes we want to print out. We can even redesign our envelope if we want to. But the nice thing about Donor Manager is that once you get your envelope set and the people you want to receive it, all you have to do is click envelopes, click this button here, send the envelopes to Word for printing. That will automatically pull or open up the Word program and then start inserting people's addresses into the Word, so it's all ready to be printed off on your computer. Okay, let's go back to the home page. We can also record contributions. This is what we talked a little bit about before as far as being able to download your information from Unity into Donor Manager. And if I were to click on this, which I'll go ahead and do, there's another way to give quick giving reviews of what's been given throughout the year. So I can do it all by month, and I can even mark down when people have been thanked for or not been thanked. Okay. As we go down just a little bit more, we can send out bulk emails. And the nice thing about this is, remember that slide I showed you on the partner detail page, is that Donor Manager will actually harvest all those email addresses and then put them into batches. And for example, right now I want to send out my bulk emails in batches of 30, no more than 30. Okay, Donor Manager makes it possible. And so there's Pack and Go, just another one of my favorite tools, makes it very easy to move your partner information from computer to computer. Let me just tell you, the bottom line is that we in Partnership Development want you to choose something that you will use in the long term, whether it be an Excel type program or the 3-ring binder or Donor Manager. And there's actually some other good programs out there too. But what we'd like for you is to pick one and choose one that you'll use in the long run because it really pays off.